Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and I was at my good friend Yukov's house, and he had this Squire Stronghold CEN4 high security 10-year guarantee, high security 13 out of 15 Squire Stronghold padlock, and it's a bit yellowed, but it's completely new in box. And I said, "Oh, do you know what? If it was open, I'd borrow this." And he said, "Why don't you try and do an out of the pack pick?" And I was like, "Well, I can give it a go." Oh wow, is that grease? No, notice that. Let's give it a go. I've not had a great amount of success with these strongholds. I find them a bit tricky, but we'll give it a go. Right? What's the worst that can happen? We don't open it, I guess. So yeah, let's give this a go. This is an SS50CP5. Is oh goodness me, this is like shattering. I think the CP means that it's a closed shackle of some kind. Oh, there we go. Anything about this? Boron alloy steel hardened 10mm diameter shackle, closed for extra protection, 50mm wide solid hardened steel body. Nice, rekeyable as well, so it means we could gut this. I hate this, so sharp. Look how yellow that is. Definitely an old lock. In fact, I don't know if this is supposed to be clear or whether it is gold or it's just aged, the Squire logo. How many pins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins. Oh, just check it works. Did you hear that noise? There's some grease in there. Luckily it hasn't dried up. It looks like we've got a Phillips head screw down there as well. So, okay, we'll give that a go. A bit greasy. Get in there and give it a little bit of a clean. Okay, looks like a Schlage style offset keyway. I'm just going to get myself a little closer to this. And hopefully I can get that in and get it at a bit of an angle. Something like that. Yeah, why not? Right, now the hardest bit about this is trying to figure out what tools to use. So I've got a bit of a short hook here. That should be nice. And I need some kind of tension tool which fits that bottom of the QN, doesn't slip round. That's going to slip round. Okay, next one. Possibly I could do with thicker, actually. Bear with me. No, that's about the same thickness. Ah, this one's super thick. Is that too thick though? No, it's a bit tight, but I'm gonna try that. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with my short hook. See what's binding. I just hit pin 2 there. What about 1? Nothing on 1. At the back. Oh, and oh my goodness! I did not expect that. It's open, or I swear that's open already. That's crazy. Ah, okay. That was really bad. Wow. Well, hey, I'm going to take that. I can't get the thing out. Let's gut this and see what's going on inside. See if we can have a clue as to what's going on there. Phillips head screwdriver. Oof. Gonna have a bit of Loctite in it, I think. That's a bit stiff. What's going on here? Pliers? Just so gently work that out. There we go, got it. Don't want to crush it. I won't be able to get back in. That would be bad for a loaned lock. Especially one in such good condition. These are nice locks normally. Oh, that's so greasy. 2 secs. That's so gross. I mean, they sure do pack them with grease. It doesn't appear to like be in the lock. It just seems to be like around it. It's really packed with grease, isn't it? Let me try to back that cylinder back round. We've got the keys, don't we, somewhere, so I can just pull that out and then. Come on, you should just pull out. Be good. Got it. Just put that body down there. Ooh, wow, that's a greasy boy. Here we go. Let's clean that up a bit. They really do pack that lock with grease. Right, it's vaguely handleable. Look what it's done to my pick. That wasn't actually from the inside of the lock either. That's quite clean. It's just that grease gets everywhere real quick. Okay, let's lock that back up. Nice snap to it. Okay, grease, 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 grease. Where's my gut wrench? Should be able to just quickly push it off. I'm careful. Move it around a bit. It's got one of those weird little E-clip things on it. Come on. You're going to be a real pain in the butt, aren't you? I can tell. See if I can get it off. I got it. Got it. Gut wrench to the rescue. Well, I'm getting really moisturised. Right, need a follow-up. That should do, I think. No, I want hold on 2 seconds. I want this one, and I want to use a shim if possible. We'll get our key. Where's the keys? I flung them somewhere. Here they are. Right. Bit of that. Let's grab a shim, see whether I can just get that in. Really should do with a smaller shim, but these are the ones I just have to hand. And then a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Quickly slide that through and see what we've got here. So nicely packed in grease, these ones, but it's very even though they are a little bit greasy, the good news is they're not gummed up or sticky or like, you know, they're not glued in or horrible and nasty. These are it's I don't know how old that lock is, but that, or what that lubricant they use is, but it's not gummed up over time, so that's good. Sometimes you get like really old locks and it's gone like proper crusty and the grease almost like seizes up in the lock. This is just I'd say a healthy amount of grease, but not terrible. That's number 2. Get you out. It wants to come out. Oh, come on. Now, if I remember, these strongholds have like an anti-bump feature, where they might have a barrel pin which sits above the shear line. So we'll see. I'll use this little padlock core thing, and we'll have a look at this a bit more in a minute. Where's the... Okay, cool. Right. I can just push this out a little bit. Let's see what we've got. So, pin number 1, standard. Standard. Oh, this might be a bit more telling as why it opened so quickly. Oh, we have a spool in position 3. Nice strong springs. A little spool there. I'm expecting a barrel pin. These normally have an anti-bump barrel pin. No, just spools. I did not feel those spools at all. Do we at least have... I've got to check. Do we at least have like a steel spring, so which is a bit different, or are they all brass? Brass. Because a lot of these strongholds, I swear, have these little barrel pins that sit sort of above the key pins and act as sort of like an anti-bump feature. Maybe this is either an older version, a newer version, or I'm misremembering, but I don't even think I've got a steel spring. No anti-bump, just standards and some spools. That's a bit disappointing. Yeah. Okay. Let me just load these up in here. Oh, actually, I'll just show you the pins first. There we go. So we have 5 little brass springs. We've got 2 standard driver pins, 3 spool pins. Then we've got 1. I think that's the wrong way up. They're so greasy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 standard pin key pins at the bottom. Right. Let me just load this up because I'm interested to know why it was so quickly dispatched. Because it's well lubricated, the springs are nice and strong, nothing's hanging up inside the lock. I suspect I know the answer, but I want to just see whether it's true. Let's poke these down. Okay, so yeah, this is not good. If we look here, these 2 pins in positions 3 and 4 are basically at the shear line, and I think by the nature of me, where's that tensioner? Doesn't really matter which one. But if I put a tension tool in and I put my pick in down here, I bet, yeah, just the nature of putting my pick in, I'm just lifting these 2 pins to their shear. And now there are 3 other pins here which you do have to lift, but honestly that shouldn't be too hard. So they're not on spring tension, so if I knock them they will jump up. But let me just gently get under. So I pick pin 5 at the back, go under these 2 pins carefully. That sets those 2 too. Set pin 2, and then I just have to touch 1 on the way out and we're open. So it's really that these are 0 lift pins, which can be a good security feature, meaning that if I don't know and I put my pick in too far, I can overlift these pins. But I just got a shallow hook and went down the bottom of the keyboard like that. I probably didn't disturb them, picked a pin. Those 2 were basically 0 lift, and therefore I only had a 3-pin lock essentially. Well, that's what I suspected it was, but I had to check. Hope you enjoyed that video. These, I don't think it shows this lock off in a very good light. I have had some pretty tough Squire stronghold locks with their bittings and stuff, so this, I don't think it's a good example of one, but that was a very quick out of the box pick, I have to say. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed and want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, really helps my channel out. If you have any comments, leave them below. I do read them all and reply to as many as I can. And of course, happy picking, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time.